Hi and thanks for watching. In this video I'll be drawing a portrait of the mighty King Kong. Now this drawing was requested by a great YouTuber and a very nice lad called Ryaan Paul. So Ryan, this one's for you, drawing the mighty King Kong. Okay, here we go, King Kong. Now let's jump in with the pen right away. And let's get these eyes, these magnificent eyes sketched in. So here we go. So important. You've got to get these right. So I've got to go very careful here. I don't want to make any major mistakes. Now before Peter Jackson took on Lord of the Rings, the movie he wanted to make was King Kong. Okay, he wanted to make King Kong. A remake of the 1933 King Kong. But the company, the film company, wouldn't give him the backing. Okay, they just wouldn't make it for one reason or another. So that's when he decided he'd have a go at Lord of the Rings, and that did get made, of course. And King Kong was put on the shelf. So it wasn't until the success of Lord of the Rings, which was a huge blockbuster, a huge financial success, that is, of course, when the film company gave Peter Jackson the green light to make this version of King Kong. Now I've moved on to the teeth, okay, and the mouth of King Kong. King Kong's got a very distinctive set of teeth, of course, so I want to make sure I get this right. It's all part of Kong's appearance. Shading in the mouth now. It's quite dark inside of King Kong's mouth, and on this photograph anyway. A very dark mouth, deep in shadow. King Kong, as I've said, has a very ferocious looking mouth and set of teeth, and I think he needs it, to be honest with you, living on Skull Island. A very dangerous place to live, full of dinosaurs, of course, and other nasty monsters, insects, really nasty looking insects. If you've watched the movie, you'll know all about the insects on Skull Island. They're as lethal as the dinosaurs, I must say. Some of the dinosaurs, of course, are harmless, or quite harmless. The giant long-necked dinosaurs, seem to be quite harmless. They're not aggressive at all. There's an amazing scene where the long-necked dinosaurs are forced into a stampede. They run for their lives. There's some nasty carnivorous dinosaurs after them. They get chased, and it's a fantastic action scene in the movie. For those of you who have not seen the Peter Jackson movie, I would highly recommend it. It's a great version of King Kong. There is, of course, a special edition of this amazing movie out there, and I would highly recommend you watch the special edition version, because there are some fantastic cut scenes that were cut out of the theatrical movie version have been placed into the special edition version, and these scenes are excellent additions to the movie, and they're full out action scenes as well, some of them. So special edition, get the special edition of King Kong. Okay, here we go. I think I'll start to very carefully shade in the gums. Okay, King Kong's gums. So let's get these shaded in. Very, very carefully. There we go. So here we go, finishing off the gum area, the upper gum and jaw area. I think when I've done this, I'll start to shade in the teeth. Right, let's get on with the teeth here. Carefully does it at this stage, because I don't want to mess up with these teeth. Here we go, being very, very careful, very, very careful. Looking at the photo constantly. There we go. That's that done. A little bit of shading, tiny little bit of shading on the outer edge of this tooth, around here. Very, very gentle shading. There we go. There isn't a lot of shading on these other teeth, to be honest with you. They're mainly white in appearance, so not much shading. It's the canines that have the most shading on. So here we go. There was a little chip there actually. King Kong's chipped one of his teeth. I don't know what he's been eating. I hope he hasn't been eating candy. Giant candies. Sweets. But you'll have to be careful with that tooth, of course. A little bit of a chip there on the front. So here we go, that's nice and white on this side. So we'll shade in the other side. Just like that. There we go. Right, so we're onto this other canine now, and it looks like this is in shadow. So I'm going to lay down a very gentle shading, some gentle pen work here, and I'm going to cover this whole tooth, this big canine tooth, with shading. There we go, all done. As with this back one here, I'll totally cover that, nice and shaded. There we go, that should do. Finishing off the mouth now, reaching the end of this part of the drone, putting the finishing touches here and there. There we go. I think this is all done. I think I'll move on to another area now. Let's shade in this hair on the side of King Kong's cheek and jaw. Random marks to create the look of this hair. There we go. Slowly building up the texture. Adding some detail here, continuing the detail on the hair. Now this side of Kong, this side here, is in quite a bit of shadow, okay, so I'm trying to keep it as dark as I can. I don't want it too dark though. I do want a lot of the detail to show through. So here we go, just continuing around the nose. There it goes. Shade this area in here. This is moving along nicely, I must say. I'm very happy so far. Let's get this ear shaded in. Just like that. Get this little bit in. There's the lobe, ear lobe. King Kong's ear lobe. Now, one of the characters, the female character, in which Kong takes a liking to. Now the character's called Anne Darrow in the movie, okay. Now the original actress who played Anne Darrow in the 1933 Kong, very famous movie, the 1933 King Kong, was Fay Wray, okay, very old actress, Fay Wray. But it was Naomi Watts who plays the part in the Peter Jackson version. And she's an out-of-work actress, okay, in the movie. And she's picked out by a very intense movie director called Carl Denham, okay. And that's played by Jack Black. And he really does a fantastic job of playing Carl Denham. And of course they embark on a voyage, okay, led by Carl Denham, of course. It's his movie that he's going to make. They go on this mysterious voyage and they end up on Skull Island. Very nasty name for an island. You certainly wouldn't go there for your holidays, Skull Island. So they go there, and that's where they meet this character, the main character of the movie, King Kong. He is the star of the movie, the monster. If you can call it a monster, that is. I suppose it's a movie monster, but it's more like a lot of people refer to King Kong as a movie character. Returning to the eyes now, darkening things up. This area really needs to be a lot more darker, so more shading in this area. Carefully does it, continuously looking at the reference photo, just trying to get as exact or as close as I can to the photo. Doesn't have to be exact, as long as I capture the essence of Kong, Peter Jackson's King Kong. There we go. Let's move on to the nose. I really need to darken things up around the nose here. Some very dark shadows. Lots of creases here. King Kong is of course a gorilla, and a gorilla has a very interesting nose. A very weird looking nose, to be honest with you. Well, there we go, all complete. King Kong, based on the Peter Jackson movie of the same name, King Kong. Ryan, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you like the end result. I must say it's been a great pleasure drawing King Kong. I've had a lot of fun drawing this fantastic movie monster, and I hope everyone else has enjoyed watching this video, and I hope they like the end result, the end drawing of Kong. So for now, thank you for watching, bye bye and take care.